So Marjorie Shropshire, Marcia Moore, and I got together at Barnes & Noble after the first rally. And we were talking about what we could do with what we do to make a difference. And what we do is we make art. So these are three pretty well-known, pretty well-credentialed artists. And something happens when you start brainstorming. Who came up with the idea? Couldn't tell you who decided that the skeleton fish would be the thing to use. It could have just come from the conversations that the three of us had together. What we did do was decide on the weather vane so that the fish would be colorful on one side and the skeleton on the other, and that's why the skeleton was born. And so this event that we had today at the Blake Library, where the children came to paint the fish, was named Turn It Around for that reason. Turning it around would be from taking the dead fish and making our water beautiful again, so that we have the lovely, colorful fish again. I think that art speaks on many, many levels. It's a language of its own. And so when these fish hang in the Capitol building, and our legislators have to walk by them twice a day, going into work and coming out again, they'll only be there for a week, the fish, in a mobile-like atmosphere in the rotunda in the Capitol building. But during that week, I'm hoping that the legislators are going to see these colorful fish, and they'll see the skeleton side too, and they'll remember how important the water was to them when they were growing up. They were all kids. They haven't forgotten. So this is what no one seems to be mentioning that's happened this summer, and it's very, very important, and that is the shifting baseline. This summer, we lost 47,000 acres of seagrass in the Northern Lagoon. If you do the math on that, that would be 1 mile wide from here to Boca Raton. Gone. Not even a root left. So how many little baby seahorse were not hatched out this year? How many little rays didn't get to hatch? How many little fish did not come to life in the Northern Indian River Lagoon this year? And so how many years is it going to be before we see any of that come back again? That's an enormous baseline shift. Well, let's talk about our own kids. So this summer they learned that they could not get near the water because the water was dangerous. So what seed did we plant in their memories? What's going to happen next summer? Are they going to be happy to jump in the water? Are they going to be a little frightful? If our water continues to have poor quality, to be toxic water, these kids are not going to love it. They're going to be afraid of it. And if they're afraid of it, they're not going to take care of it. And they're going to grow up and they're going to keep their kids away from the water. That price is too high for us to pay. Today we had an event where the kids got to come and they got to paint fish. It's important for them to love things because they'll care for what they love. See, I think that art is important because it enhances the sense of wonder. And wonder is respect for life. Now, I'd love to say that that was my quote, but it's not. William Steig said that. He was brilliant, and that was one of my favorite things ever that I've collected. Art enhances the sense of wonder, and wonder is respect for life.
Thank you. Awesome.
It was a good
Well
day.
done.